Hello, good day, everybody. I'd like to thank everybody for taking a time to take a look at my yesterday's market review and why I also sold my shares in Metrobank. Today, we're gonna do a review on what happened today in the current stock market, which is the Philippine Index Stock Market. If you take a look at it, today it was pretty like yesterday was more neutral. Today was more to the strong to the downside, right? And if you compare this to the S&P futures, take a look at this, guys. Friday is here. Friday, then Monday. So Thursday, Friday, Monday, and now Tuesday. It's going up. So if you take a look at our 5-minute, what happened was yesterday, you know that Friday close was here. It opened here. Then, of course, it closed here. So that's why I was saying neutral. Today was quite different. It opened straight above, just enough for these guys to get out or got into break even. Then, straight all the way down. So I think this could be a big trader here, getting out of a position that is more neutral. So break even, went down, and you take a look at these guys. People try to go up again to retest this level. Unfortunately, we closed down here. So that's why I said it was kind of bearish. Now let's go back to take a look at how yesterday's futures was. Take a look at these guys. Let's make this one bigger. Take a look at the 5-minute. If you take a look at the futures of the US American market, all uptrend, strong uptrend. Now today is kind of down, but let's just talk all straight up, right? Okay. So now let us discuss on why I bought JFC today and why JFC. So let's first take a look at our JFC on a top-down approach. First of all, let's go to the monthly. This is the monthly chart of JFC, Jollibee. Take a look at the highest point of this particular stock is at near January of 2019. Now let's take a look at a wider, right? Take a look at a wider scale. So ever since 08, this stock has been more controlled by the bulls. Take a look at that, guys. All see? Bears try to take over but cannot. All straight up until they reach their peak at around January of 2019, then all the way down straight. Now imagine the lowest point of Jollibee is around here, which is around 8 to 9 peso. And then right now, we just reached on March around 87. Take a look at this. So we are more than half of the high point. We almost reached 70% down here. But currently, take a look at this. If we take a look at the bigger side of Jollibee, overall, one and never broke its previous monthly highs until June. It broke there. Although this particular high is lower than this high, but at least it broke the first time since it broke here on April. See, take a look at it. It never broke any high until this month, June. And now, if you also take a look at here at the bottom, it is lower, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. See? So that is a good sign. That's one thing that I like about this stock. Well, let's go to the weekly. The weekly, as you can see here, there, buyer support, buyer support, buyer support. Now I bought it around this area here, hoping that it will break its previous high, which is around 151 or a little bit higher than that, right? Or 152. Just an eyeball here. Now let's take a look at the dailies. Look at that. Since mid-September, take a look at that, guys. Trending up, trending up. So that's why I was, although I have only a small position in Jollibee, but I find that this is more of a sort of an investment kind of thing. Now, I'm not telling you tomorrow buy Jollibee or anything. This is just how my process is and why I choose this particular stock. This is not like I'm telling you guys to buy or anything, but this is just my point of view, right? So let's take a look at the 5-minute candle of JFC. That's a beautiful candle. All the way. Just like you remember, guys, how the S&P all the way up. Take a look at that. And if we go to Jollibee, look at that. That's beautiful. Beautiful to the upside, right? So that's one of the reasons. Although, one of the websites that I really like to use, right, is this one. Let me give it here. I really like to use this tool, the Investograms. For me, this is one of the most good website to start on if you want to invest as well as trade, because this has everything you need here, as well as you have earnings per share. I normally look at this one. One of the most important thing for me is earning per share. Although if you take a look at this company is not doing that so great, but as we know, Jollibee is a big company and may be able to rebound back to its glory days, right? And another website that I also like to use for reference is Call Advantage. I really like Call Financial. They give a lot of tools to the users on what to do, right? Although I bought this stock and this is what the guidance is, this is for more on fundamental values, right? It's unattractive, stock on a downtrend, but I believe that there's more to the upside for Jollibee than to the downside. That's how I think of it. That's why I consider this more of a investment. So let's go back to the daily for this particular. So that's Jollibee there. So another of the stock that I would like to discuss with you guys is SECB. Let's do a top down analysis for SECB for the monthly here. This, as you know, if you take a look at as a long term for this stock, again, just like Jollibee, ever since strong buyer's control until to a point wherein it reached around 2017. And take a look at this, guys. This is what you call measured move, right? Take a look at that. Bears control down. Let's make this one bigger so it's more clearer. Bears all the way down using the swings, my principle. And the bulls drove the market up, right? And then bears again. Because in my theory is, I believe on there's two forces, like I said to you yesterday. Normally the way market works is actually for this instance, bear, after the bear, bull, after the bull, bear again. So right now, that's why I would say sellers are still in control in this market. Now, one of the fascinating thing on measured move is from here, I measured here down to here. That's why this particular stocks stop exactly where it stops around this area here. And as we know, although this one on a monthly is creating a higher high, right? But it's not yet over with. But if this can break this level here, then could be buyers could be in control, just like what happened to this stock. See, there is a swing there. It dropped down, broke that swing, maintained this higher until it reached this level here, and it dropped down again, right? So that's what I mean, right? So let's go to the weekly for this particular stock. The weekly, it still is pretty good, but you know, this particular area, it has a little bit of an issue. The low point is 76, around 76. The low point is 77, and the high point here could be around 114. So the prices is in between here. Now for this particular stock, I find that right now buyers should show up. If buyers does not show up, this stock may be able to drop down here, and this doesn't look that good, right? So let's hope buyers will show up. And if you take a look at the daily, oh my, this is not so nice, because take a look at this. For the past 3 days, this has been like this after it dropped. So let's take a look at the 5-minute here. On the 5-minute for Sec B, after its drop on September 24, it has been consolidating. Now there's only one good thing about this. It's creating a higher high. Although it's not over the woods yet, right? It has to prove that it would open there tomorrow and maintain in order for it to go up, right? If not, then it may revisit back to 91.50 around that area, right? So let's hope Sec B buyers will show up tomorrow, right? And let's take a look at what happened to Metrobank, MBT, just for a while. Take a look at, oh my goodness, take a look at here. I was able to sell around this area here yesterday, and the market just opened and dropped, and now buyers are still in control going to the upside. But of course, the way I'm discussing it with you guys is we can never pick tops and bottoms. But if we go here back to Metrobank on the dailies, I would say Metrobank, if you make this one bigger, Metrobank still is still on track, right? I mean, although I sold around here, but it's still on track to hit this. Although the other banks are looking different, but this still has a chance. I'm not saying that 100% this bank will go down, no, but this still has a chance because of its target around this area here. All right, so let's take a look at another of our stock for the day. It's Merrimart. Now Merrimart is a good stock too. Let's take a look at this, guys. Now, like, although this only started not that long ago, but take a look at this. On a monthly, what's going on for Merrimart? See, for the past, since June, right? Higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. Although lower high, but it broke out here on September, which is good. It's not bad. So I would say the buyers still have a chance to go back up, right? Now let's take a look at the weekly. The weekly for this stock is, look at that, guys. Down, tried to go down. Although there's one thing here that is not so good. It tried to reach above 325 and bear showed up and there's no bulls there. Take a look at this. Take a look at that, guys. That's the only thing that kinda not so good looking here in this stock. But it does not mean that the bulls are over, but it just means that it never closed above and maintained above. And since then you got 3 days of a down, and today it tried to go up and down. So let's take a look at the 5 minutes to be more exact for this stock. Take a look at that, guys. All right, so now totally bears are in control since 24, 25, in the beginning of 28. Then suddenly you got the, see bears there. Then, like what I said, bulls. But the bulls are short-lived. Now, since this morning, around 10:20, bears took control. So the only way this stock can revert back to the upside is, let's hope that tomorrow this could be a beginning of the bulls area here. Other than that, bears are still in control over the 5 minute. So that's about it for this today. I hope that you find this educational and for you to learn. And if you like what you hear or like what you find about my videos, please send me a like. Give me a comment on what can I improve, or what do you think that I should add on my videos. Please do like and subscribe, and thank you very much. And thank you guys for yesterday, for taking your time to take a look at my videos. Take care everyone, and happy trading for tomorrow. Thank you and goodbye.